Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world, but a group of change makers are working to help, including a member of our CBS 6 family. Our Maggi Marshall is joining a group of 6 community leaders to raise awareness for the American Heart Association.
She sat down with our Janine Samuels to share the personal connection she has to the cause and how you can help her mission.
I'm Maggi Marshall, and I've been at the station almost 3 years.
What's a day in the life of being a reporter, a journalist for CBS 6?
You never know where the day will take you, and I love it for that because you don't know who you're going to meet that day, what problem maybe you can solve for somebody, or how we can show up and support someone who's going through something. I was super lucky. I grew up in a very, very loving, active household. My mom and dad were very involved in myself and my twin sister's life. We would work hard in the morning, and then the afternoon was all for play. It was going into the pool every day. He was known to play mermaids a lot, and then of course just dress up around the house in any type of, he was the true definition of a girl dad. He would commit to the bit with the wigs, with all of it, everything.
And so what do you think you've taken from him as far as what you learned from him?
Number one, how important hard work is and how important family is. He loved to work hard, but he loved to play hard. I think he also taught me how important it is to be involved in your community and to give back whenever you can. Whether that's volunteering your time, being part of an organization. He was so community driven and community focused, and that kind of innately is also in me too. So I think that's another thing that's very in line with I definitely got that from him for sure.
So first of all, just talk about this big campaign that you're a part of.
Yes, so every year the American Heart Association focuses for 7 weeks on really raising funds for research and other programs that they're involved with here in Central Virginia. And so they pick a handful of people in Richmond to really rally the people in their community around them to really raise awareness, but also funds during that period of time.
So why did you raise your hand? You have so much on your plate. So you said yes to helping out. Why is that?
It actually stemmed from a story that I was working on with the American Heart Association. I really connected with a young mom who had a sudden heart attack.
Heart issues don't discriminate. I was perfectly healthy before this. I was 35 years old. I felt like I was in the best shape of my life.
She was talking about how her experience and the trauma associated from this sudden big life event really has shaped her, and we really connected on that level. And I don't often share a lot about myself. I like sharing other people's stories, but she really moved me to the point of tears at that story. And I opened up to her a little bit about traumatic life event with my dad, who had a really sudden heart incident. It was a very normal Saturday, like we were just describing. You know, he was doing the normal things in the morning of, you know, whatever was on the list for the day to do around the house, and we were having kind of a casual morning, and we thought he was out doing some of that, and by the time we got out to him later, he was on the ground and not moving, and that was it. There was no goodbye, there was nothing, it was just gone.
And so what did the doctor say was the cause of his passing?
It was something heart-related that they just didn't catch. And as a result, he passed. So knowledge is power. That is the big key in all of this. It's a 7-week campaign, and so we're really going to involve different members of our CBS 6 team in educating people on signs to look out for, as well as sharing other voices in our community to show that we're not alone in going through these experiences and having family members who have had really traumatic events that they've gone through, coming together and knowing your numbers and going to your appointments. That is how you can live a long, healthy, and happy life.
What a story, Maggie. And not being able to say goodbye to your father Obviously something you've carried with you all these years. What would he say about your effort right now?
He would be so happy that I'm so involved in the community and doing this. I think he would know that it's taking a lot in me to share and open up like this, but I know that he would be so proud that I can share my story to hopefully impact somebody else, and hopefully someone else can go do their annual physical or go get those symptoms that they were not sure about checked out. So.
It's so eye-opening to see the statistics that heart disease is the #1 killer worldwide, and it's very important for people to be proactive.
It is, and they're finding in new studies that 1 in 5 people before the age of 45 actually have a heart attack now. And when you hear that, it could be anybody. It could be your neighbor, it could be your colleague, it could be your friend or a family member like me.
Education could be your savior.
It can be, and that's why I'm doing this.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Wish you luck in your campaign, and you are a marvelous woman, and your dad would be proud.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
And you can donate to Maggie's campaign by scanning the QR code on your screen. Again, that'll go towards research and education about heart health through the American Heart Association. Again, you can donate right now all the way until December 4th. Do it every day.